Good morning, everyone. Ethan Steeper here for Steeper Weather Forecasting. Today's the last day of severe weather for the next couple days. So let's cover a little bit of what's changed, what we can expect throughout the day today, and I'll give you a look at what radar looks like right now. So as I'm recording this is about 6:30 Wednesday morning. You can see our friends to the south have gotten in on a little bit of shower and thunderstorm action. But nothing there has been severe to my knowledge. What you can see is the squall line is starting to form right out to our west. You can see this is west of Springfield right now, and this will be marching eastward at about 40 to 50 miles an hour. The thing we're going to have to watch this morning while these storms develop are any of these showers and thunderstorms that may develop outside of the front or ahead of the front. Those are going to be the main ones that, if they can stay isolated, have the potential to tap into some significant energy before the front gets to it. So let's time it out for this morning. You can see this graphic, once again, put together by the National Weather Service in Lincoln. Storms are going to be moving very quickly today, around 50 miles an hour or so. I think this speeds up the timeline a little bit. I think storms are out of here by probably 1 to 2 o'clock in the afternoon in our most southern counties. Storms will be ending northwest to southeast. So if you're in the Charleston area, it might be done just a little quicker than, say, if you're in the Lawrenceville or Mount Carmel area. You see, we are in an enhanced risk still today. That's a 3 out of 5. So we're in that middle level enhanced category. If you remember last Friday, we were in a moderate risk, so we're already doing better. We are one step lower on the scale there. You see, we've got elevated chances today of both any wind, some hail, and there is the potential for some tornadic spin-ups as we go throughout the day today. So let's break this down by each probability. You see, this is the tornado map for our area. You see, most of our southern counties are in the 5% categorical risk. Let's say along and north of a line from about Newton over to Robinson and points north are in the 10% risk, with everywhere just north of Newton and Robinson, say along that I-70 corridor and points north, we're in a hatched risk rather, which just means there the potential for strong or significant tornadoes, EF2 or greater, in that hatched area. Hail probabilities. Once again, this looks pretty similar to the tornado probabilities. Most of our far southern counties are in the 15% slight risk, whereas everyone from Olney points north are in the enhanced risk, or the 30% region, with everyone in that 30% region being in the hatched risk, which means there's potential for larger destructive hail of 2 inches or greater. Damaging wind probabilities for today. You see, there is no hatched risk on this, but everyone in the area is in the 30% risk area. I think damaging winds are going to be the primary thing today, with some hail or some brief spin-ups also possible. It will also be windy today. This is the National Weather Service wind forecast for today. This is peak wind gusts. Across the area looks to be in the 40 to 45 mile an hour range. It could get even close to 50 mile an hour. That's why there's a wind advisory out for the day today. So let's time out these storms for you. This is a potential radar image at 7 a.m. today. You see our front is situated right out back here, say from about Springfield down to St. Louis, and it will be marching eastward. Once again, you see there is the possibility for storms to fire up ahead of the front. That's what we'll need to watch first for any severe weather potential, because like I said, any storms that can get ahead of that front could have the potential to tap into some unused energy and could become a little stronger than those associated with the front. Let's go into the future. You see this once again is at 7 a.m. this morning, 8, 9, and 10 o'clock. See the front is just off in our western counties and on our doorstep marching east. There's 11 and noon. The front is almost through the area. It's still left over in our southern counties, say Clay, Richland, Lawrence, Wayne, Edwards, and Wabash. And by 3 p.m. this afternoon, storms are out of the area with maybe a few lingering showers in our far southern counties. But most of us, the severe weather threat will be over at that time. So what kind of instability do these storms have to work with? As you know, it's pretty warm outside right now. I believe right now in Charleston, it's around the 70-degree mark. So it stayed really warm overnight, and so that's helping to fuel these storms a little bit. This map is for 11 a.m. today when the storms are at our doorstep. For most of the coverage area, you see we're going to have plenty of instability to work with. In the range will be anywhere from about 2,200 joules to about 2,600. So the storms are going to have plenty of energy to work with. It's just a matter of if they can get organized and if they can tap into that energy. So, like I said, I think the potential for severe weather is there. Make sure to have several ways to get warnings. Today if and when those warnings are issued. There is a new severe thunderstorm watch issued just off to our west, and I can show you that right here. Severe thunderstorm watch is shaded in this kind of pink area. So that is in effect until, let's see if I can find it. That is in effect until 11 a.m. this morning. So we can probably expect another watch to be added for our area as we go further into the day. One last thing I'll show you. Temperatures are going to get a little bit cooler behind the front, but I think this weekend will shape up to be pretty nice. Let's pick this up. This is once again 7 a.m. this morning. You see when the storms move through, this is noon now. Everyone is sitting in the mid to maybe upper 60s. After that front moves through, temperatures are going to fall behind the front. This is actually down around seasonal temperatures into the upper 30s, lower 40s for the rebound tomorrow into the mid 50s across the area. But you can see if we push this out to the end of the forecast run, temperatures will start building. I think this weekend is going to be very nice for our Easter weekend. I don't see any big rain chances in the area, and temperatures look to be around the 70-degree mark. So that'll be a nice change from all the severe weather that we've had. So once again, just to recap, I think big probabilities of storms moving through the area will be from about now until, say, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Every mode of severe weather is on the table, so just be weather aware today. Have several different ways to get warnings, and just, like I said, be weather aware today and pay attention to what is going on around you. So for Steber Weather Forecasting, I am Ethan Steber.